Hey everybody, I'm Ryan McCaffrey, IGN's resident baseball superfan. I'm standing here with Ramone Russell from Sony San Diego, makers of the greatest baseball game on the planet, MLB 13, the show. So the question is, Ramone, this is it's been for years a phenomenal baseball simulation. How do you make it better? What's the big new highlight this year? Why am I dropping another $60 on the game?
Right. So, and going back to what you just said, it's about core modes and evolution. And, last year we pride ourselves on consumer feedback and try to give people what they want. And one of the things we heard was, we want more stuff in franchise, we want more stuff in road to the show.
Yeah.
So we went and looked at franchise mode and we looked at player progression, training, scouting, budgets. And we said, okay, we can tweak these things or we can do something really, really big and grand and rip stuff out and start over from scratch. So that's what we've done. Any of the past 5 shows in the past, you could never really take the Pirates, the Padres, the Indians, and turn them into a powerhouse. And that's what we want to give you the ability to do this year. And so to be able to do that, what we had to do was we had to redo our budget logic. So we looked at real MLB.com data and we came up with this reward risk penalty that's based on your performance.
Right.
If you play good, you fill the stands up, you sell more money, you sell more tickets, you have more money at the end of the season.
So it almost sounds like a revenue sharing for the game to
Exactly.
level the playing field.
That's exactly what it is. So you can start off as a Cleveland Indians. If you can have those years of sustained excellence where you're just over 500, you don't have to make it to the playoffs. Your player personnel budget will increase. If you can do that years on end, you'll have more money, and you can use that money on, more players in free agency. You can use that money to keep the players that you've drafted, or you can use that money to buy more scouts so you can get a great farm team. And that's just one aspect of franchise. So you can see here, and what we've done is we try to put all of this stuff to the forefront in your face.
Yes.
So now throughout the year, you can see exactly how much money you're making. You can see your payroll, you can see your player salary, how much money you're spending on coaches and scouts, because that's really, really important this year. Now, the next big thing we wanted to do was, teams, and with baseball, it's about farm system, growing homegrown talent, and we've redone scouting. And so now the way scouting works is you have 4 scouts that you have to hire. And these guys cost money. It comes out your player personnel budget.
Sure.
Some are good, some are bad, some are great. And what's great is we give you the top 50 prospects every single year. You already have the information on those guys. The rest of the players you have to discover.
Interesting.
So you tell your scouts, okay, this scout here, he's really good at position players. I want him to look for infielders who can field well and who can run.
To fill the holes in your system.
To fill the holes in your system. And he's going to go out and he's going to discover those guys. So that's step 1. Step 2 is you actually need to scout these players. So you see on this screen, there's this accuracy bar. And what this accuracy bar means is that whatever this says is inaccurate. So if we pull up his player card, it says this guy has 99 potential. He's a 40 overall. He's not that good because we haven't scouted him. This is wrong. We need to scout this guy to find out if this information is accurate. Yep. So what we do is you pick your scout, you have him go and choose a guy and see this guy here is fully scouted. When you bring up his player card, this information is accurate.
Okay.
And it's accurate within 5 to 10% because there is that human error.
Yes.
And so that's what makes scouting so dynamic this year, is that you have to discover players, you have to scout them, then you have to train them, and we've redone training as well. So there's this ecosystem that we've done this year where everything ties into each other in franchise mode. We redid budgets, we redid scouting, we redid player personnel, we've redone training. All these systems are brand new and they work together great. So the league is going to try to stay the way it looks in real life, and that's what's really cool about it, is as you start to play, you'll notice that the Braves are continuously growing these great ace pitchers, and that the Yankees are consistently looking for guys who can crush 40 home runs every year, and that's what makes franchise so great this year.
What's going to keep me hooked as my own created player for this year?
Right. So the first thing about it is, there's that player attachment that everybody has to their Road to the Show character. So we have more accessory options. We have more things you can do there. You can pick your take pitch swing. You can pick your home run swing. All these things you can customize, and you can still use real MLB player swings or whatnot. So that's the first thing. The next thing is giving you a different experience, making it feel like this is a different game than when I normally play. So it's about crowd noise, it's about ambient audio. So we've remastered all those sounds so it sounds like you're on the field and there's a microphone with you on the field. So you're going to hear your teammates, you're going to hear your base coaches when you're running because you can't see the ball behind you. You're running the third, he's going to be yelling at you to stop. Now you'll hear that. We've added over 1,000 new Road to the Show animations. Most of the cameras in Road to the Show are brand new. So the experience is we're just trying to evolve that experience, and hopefully people like what we did this year.
Great. Well, Ramone, thanks very much. MLB 13, the show, coming to PS3 and of course the Vita.
PlayStation
as well,
Vita,
right?
exactly.
This March. So look out for it. For all of your MLB needs, you're already in the right place. IGN.